Let me good friends. So the Gulliver. Okay, I'll give you a rough description of this area. Okay, this is that's vital. Goes into the plants. Downtown is that way. Okay, see this here? This railroad tracks that goes into Port Yard. There's a tunnel over there, kind of over there. Actually, I'll walk over there right now. Then, okay, ever since that Elmer Fudd creep dictator wannabe convicted felon. Okay, that's. I'm sorry, but that's a sad case. Oh, and then so there's supposed to be a petition to impeach him. He's only been doing this job 3 weeks. You got 4 years. Do yourself a favor. Go in and point the door. Get out. Because this is not looking good at all. Bottom line, this country dealt without the free trade before. And it's looking like it's going to be doing it again. Sadly, there's going to be a bunch of people not working well. There's countries around the world, they want the stuff that we have. But they were saying, well, it's so easy to, well, you're not doing that anymore. Ryan Sawyer, who I talked to the other day, I said to him, eventually, as soon as that 25 kicks in, he was saying right from the start, it doesn't matter what you do, I'm going to do it anyway. So why would you keep doing the 30-day pause? Why? He's just tormenting. That's all. That's what he did. You're just a pain in the ass. Oh, you won the Panama thing. Well, you put the heat on them. Yeah, you won that one. You're not winning this one. People are they're just not going to do it. 25, here it comes. Well, there's the tunnel right there. Well, there's 2 tunnels. Well, the one was fairly small. Okay, I should get out of the. Okay, it's not too bad here. I was just doing that to get out of the wind. There's the road right there. Oh, and we're here. See this? They're repairing this. They put the new the handrails. They got to put a little, I don't know, walkway, but they fence it off so you can't walk through there. But the train comes down here, right to Port Yard. And I worked with good people there. Only one gave me a hard time, and that was because he was put up to it. So if there was like a bunch of bad people over here in Michigan, they were doing a terrible job showing it. Sorry, I couldn't see it. But I heard like more than a few times. Somebody would say, well, you're not like the rest of the Canadians. I mean, what do you mean by that? And they go, well, they come over, they think they own the place. So I'm like, I don't know, I'll take the word for it because I wasn't living there long enough to. But then I worked at Lowe's. Oh yeah, I knew what they were talking about because I ran into one. She was supposed to be some supervisor over at the casino in Windsor. Well, she's talking down to me. I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh, this is what they were talking about. Oh my God. And the hubby. Well, he had his head, oh, yes, dear, yes, dear. Oh my God. Give your head a shake. That was trash. That's white. Just like the Goople that's running, the creep running in America right now. Hey, that's white trash. I'm sorry. Oh, and I'm being nice. So I mentioned to people a few days ago, I says, I go down, there's Campbell Street over here, and Capetta and Divine. Well, I go down this way like a lot. And it says, I haven't heard any trains. And I knew from last week, they laid off 7,100. Anything to do with shipping, 7,100. weren't working. If they're not working here, they're not working there. They're getting a good taste of it. It's coming. Okay, I'm not going to say the majority of Michigan, but no, I'm thinking not. Well, the auto workers did. Well, they thought their jobs were safe. Really? Don't bet the farm on it. They're not going to move those jobs from Mexico back here. There's no point. There's no money in it. They'll spend a whole bunch of money doing it, and plus the 25% is kicking in. They're not going to be able to afford cars or houses. Okay, one guy from hold on, I'll give you a view right here. So one guy from Detroit, okay, he runs a parts store or some scrapyard or something. He goes, oh, I think times are going to be good. Oh, you know why? Nobody's going to be able to afford a car. They're going to be driving beaters. They're going to come to him for parts to keep the beaters going. They're not going to have money for a car. You're not going to have money for a house either, because the softwood lumber, you want the lumber, you're going to have to pay for it. There's other places that want the lumber too, and I'm pretty sure when he got, because he kept throwing the tariff word around, and he got in, I'm sure they were already looking around. Eventually, they're not getting the lumber. You're not getting a lot of things. So I've been watching Steve Colbert YouTube, like short videos in the morning at MBTs. Okay, he said the word tariff was looked up 2,000 times more than usual. He campaigned on tariffs. Now you're looking it up. It's too late. I'm sorry. This country's in trouble. Okay, we're gonna be in bad shape. They're in worse because they got China to do in Mexico. Mexico, okay, see, they did a 30-day pause thing, and we got less than 1% of the fentanyl. It's not. He keeps saying the drug war. What drug war? What is it? You guys, they're doomed. People around the world are they're laughing. And plus his buddy there, Musk, he's got the AI thing going. He's working with 19 to 20-year-olds. Give your head a shake. And running the Treasury, he says, oh no, they don't have a high level position. Oh yes, he does, because he wants dirt. He's looking at all the financial garbage on everybody, Republicans and Democrats. He's going to use that down the road. He's doing it. He didn't purposely put that guy in there just to make it run. No. You bought that. I have some land to sell you in Florida, real cheap. Oh, I got the deed in my back pocket right now. Come and get it. You're like, oh, that's a good deal. Oh, you bought this story. Oh, you just didn't fill up the turnip truck. You filled up hard. I mean, really hard. You're gonna need some medical attention. It sucks to be you. You voted for this garbage? You're in deep. You're in deep. Oh yeah, I'm walking this with my hands freezing. My hand's really freezing. I gotta put a glove on. Where's my glove? Oh, I got it somewhere. Okay, anyway. So I'm bringing up on Alaska. Okay, the guy running BC, the premier, he says, okay, here, I'll give you a shot down here. Okay, this is all fenced off. It wasn't before. This fence wasn't here. And there's the there's train tracks down there. And then so I'm kind of going over that way. Yeah, so the BC guy, he said, well, we're pulling the booze off the shelves, and it was going to get to the point where the tariffs kick in. All the trucks that are cutting through there, they said it was only like 5 or 10% anyway, and most of it's coming in on water, like to Alaska. But he said anything coming in there, anything U.S. related, you're getting tariffed. Everything and anything. And then they said, here's the kicker. Okay, the Alaskan highway, that's Canadian. The majority of it is, anyway. And, I thought that was a, see that right there? I thought it was a, oh, wait a minute. That better not be a homeless guy. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Oh, it's a little rough over here. Yeah. So the highway, which needs improvement, and it goes all the way from. Oh, no, it's a long ways. It's like hundreds of miles. They're going to spend like 40 or 400 million to repair it. Well, if this the trade thing takes effect, that's in doubt. Not likely that's going to be happening anytime soon. Ryan Sawyer, I says to him, that kicks in, people are going to boycott everything and anything coming from the U.S. right over there. And I says, eventually there's going to be a point of no return. He says, oh, there's a point of no return right now. Well, it can easily be shut off if they get rid of that garbage. That's trash, I'm sorry. That's the worst president ever. Nobody likes him. Oh yeah, okay, before I forget. He's not only, pissed off, I've lost count how many countries, including this one. So he's getting rid of FBI, Department of Justice. Really? He doesn't think one of those guys are going to get him? He's living under a rock. Robert De Niro, one of the golfers' favorite actors. At one point, and I think he said this more than a few times, and he's like so hardcore against this guy. You mentioned that goofball, that creep's name to Robert De Niro. Oh, he's like his stomach is turning. He says he's trying to be a gangster, and I tell people, I go, I've seen enough movies. It didn't end well with the gangster, like a lot of it didn't. And not just it didn't end well, didn't end well very, very well at all. Like, it was like extremely nasty. So he wants to be a gangster. I'm sorry. I'm like this 30-day pod. As sure as you're sitting there, he's gonna go while I'm putting the 20, and here's Trudeau. Well, he's on his way out anyway, and so the new guy, well, either Trudeau or the new guy, they're gonna keep saying, "Come on, we got to deal." Don't get desperate with this. Just say, "Your people are gonna suffer. Let's do it. Get it over with." People are tired of dealing with that. Another thing. Okay, the last one. Okay, people. I mentioned this to a few people too. People from the U.S. that come over. You could. Well, you're better off renting a car. Don't have anything with the U.S. plate on it. It's not going to be good. I suggest not even coming here. If you're thinking you're driving, and you got a U.S. plate, no, not a good idea. Sorry. I'm giving you some, I'm trying not to have you get killed. You will get killed here. People see that, oh, they're going to get bent out of shape. I'm sorry. And like, oh, you're thinking, okay, maybe I'll have a bumper sticker that says, I hate Republicans, or Trump can kiss the golfer's white booty. Oh, I like that one. Or you could say Democrats rock. No, that won't even help you. I'm not here. Yeah, not a good idea. You better have rent a car. Fly in and rent a car. Yeah, don't drive. No, not a good idea. The people that are vacationing, or even the snowbirds, they're not even gonna. They're done. So now your tourism, they said it was about $2 billion. $2 billion a year. Okay, that's a lot of money. Well, there's some people out of work there. Well, you know what you gotta do. And, don't be afraid of that guy. Just say, you suck. Get out, you're a creep. You're running our country into the ground. Point blank. Okay, anyway, my hands are freezing. I'll put this on tomorrow, and you guys rock.